Hey guys, how's it going? Ghosty Rich here. So today we're going to be switching out the speakers in a Jeep 2013 Wrangler. I believe it's the Sport Edition. And so what we're going to have to do is drop first these two roll bar speakers. These should be 6.5-inch speakers, but I'll be showing you how to make the brackets and everything for these speakers. So first thing you're going to need to do is get yourself tariqs that will fit in that slot. And all you're going to do is pop out all three of those screws. If you do, both the speaker falls out and the grill. So I'll have to show you how to make the new bracket to mount the speaker, but first of all, take off those three screws. Hey guys, how's it going? So what we're going to be doing is gutting the speaker. After you've taken the three screws out, like I showed you, all you're going to be doing is disconnecting this connector. You'll see a little tab, push it in, remove it. Next thing you're going to want to do, so we can start making our own brackets, is do this. You're going to go through and you're going to cut these completely out. After you do that, you're going to see the cone and stuff. As you can see, these magnets are super weak, so they aren't really going to give you much sound at all.
I had them crackling on crazy.
You did?
Yes.
Oh man.
I was like, what?
That's never good. So, yeah. You don't really care about any of the internals on these because in the end, to actually get brackets for these is going to be more expensive than these speakers are worth. And a lot of people are like, oh, audio depreciation and everything, maybe I should keep these for just in case I sell the vehicle. To tell you the truth, any audio that you buy, unless you're buying like $6,000 speakers, just sell it with the vehicle. Because audio, anyone who buys used audio, well, there's not a lot of people that will anymore, just because used audio is just one of those markets where you have to. So as you can see, I've done this, and then the next thing you're going to want to do is, I don't know if I can. Yay! There's our dust cap. There's our beautiful rubber.
Oh, it's funny how you can rip those apart with your hands.
Oh man.
Okay, wow.
So as you can see, we now have a speaker bracket. What you're going to do is take the new speaker, which is going to be a 6.5. Kicker KS's, yay. And it'll sit like so. And now what you're going to do...
trimmings and it's good to go.
Oh yeah, just literally going to maybe stretch it a little bit, or the screws will help too, cinch it down. And you're just going to take some small self-tappers, and you're going to put one here, or it doesn't even have to be self-tappers, just some screws. Put one here, one here, one here, and one here. After you do that, I'll show you how to do the wiring. So, stay tuned. Alright guys, so for the rear, if you're wiring up these rear speakers, the green is the negative, the black-white is the positive. With the other side, the blue is the positive, and the green is the negative. Alright, so the green on both sides is the negative. Alright, stay tuned. Just get these two speakers tied back in, just 3 bolts. Remember, tie them on just like you removed them. Okay, bye. Hey guys, so now we're going to try accessing our front dash speakers. So the first thing you're going to want to do is just grab right here and pull. And it's going to pull off on both sides all these pop clips. Then you're going to need either a panel popper or a flat blade. I suggest something plastic so that way you don't score the plastic. And you just do that. So you can see more pop clips. Yay. I'm going to just do that. This is probably right around there. And then we can actually see the speaker. So what we're going to have to do is we're actually going to have to get in here. So the first thing you're going to want to do is we're going to just pop off this dash piece right here. You're going to need to take out this screw right here, this screw on this side. Then you're going to pop out the plastic liner that's up here. If you have changed your stereo, a lot of times you lose this bolt if you change your stereo. But if you haven't changed your stereo, there's going to be one 8mm right here. And then you're going to have that cup piece here. You're going to stick your fingers in here, pop it out. If not, there will probably be a flat blade mark where you can pry it out with a flat blade and or a panel popper. Once you do that, there's going to be one more 8mm right here. After you do that, this entire cowl right here is going to pop off. So get that stuff off first. Like I said, this is going to be all pop clips. So just get those 4 screws. Those are the only 4 screws in this whole thing. And then this entire dash piece is going to come off. The other thing I suggest you do is take your steering wheel, lower it as far as you can go, and lock it in so that way it's at its lowest point. Okay, stay tuned for the next section. Alright guys, so after you've gotten to this point, the next thing you're going to need to do is take out the factory, or if you have an aftermarket radio, take out all 4 of these bolts, get this out of the way. After you've done that, once you get down to there, you're going to have to pull these 4 7mm right out of here, and then after you get these 4 7mm out of here, or 7mm, this is going to pop forwards, and you're going to see all these 7mm behind this. There's one here, I don't know if there's any more yet, I still have to pop this out. But we're going to be popping this 7mm out, and then you're going to be popping out the 7mm right over here. There's a 7mm right here, and there's a 7mm on this side. And basically I'm just going to be going through here and checking for all the 7mm right here. And then in this pocket right here, as you can see right here, this pops forwards. You can grab onto the lip and pull forwards, and you'll get those clips out. Next thing you'll probably want to do is disconnect the climate controls and hazard lights all from here. Again, they're just push down tabs like so, and we're going to be removing everything here. So just go through, do that again. Same with this, push tab, get it out of the way, and get these 2 screws out. As for this is pretty easy. You just pull this out like so, and that comes right out. After that, there's going to be a couple more 7mm, one right here, one right here. We might need to pop this bracket out, I'll have to see. We might need to pull these 2 Allen keys out, I will have to see. And then there might be 2 more 7mm under here. After I get these all out, I'll point out all the screw holes once I have the dash off, but you'll see. Alright, stay tuned for the next section. Hey guys, so as you can see here, we're disconnecting the battery. The reason why is inside we are having to deal with an airbag in the dash, so rather than, you know, throw airbag lights and all that other fun stuff, we're just going to pull the negative on the Jeep. So if I were you, pull your negative. Also because you're going to be taking out the gauge cluster, so you can do this. So once that's over, just tuck it away so it's not going to touch anything, and reconnect to the battery, and you're all good. And then if you go inside, remember where I told you I thought you needed Allen keys? No. Those Allen key spots are just for show. All you're going to do is you're going to put an Allen key in there, and then this just pops right out. Oh, really? So, yeah. After you pop that out, it's going to be 2 10mm right behind it. Or actually, sorry, these are 8mm. Pull these 2 8mm out. Then this handle will come off. And then from there, right here is an airbag I'm working out at the current moment. It pulls forwards a little bit, and then what you're going to have to do is go up underneath, and if you look right beside the latch here, there's going to be a 10mm bolt here and 10mm bolt here, and they're actually, sorry, they're going to be nuts on posts. You're going to release those, and then you're going to push up on this, and it's going to expose it. See, there's the post there. And then from here, I'm just going to be working this out. Once I actually have it out, I will show you. I just wanted to show you that you are going to need to disconnect the battery. Alright, stay tuned for the next section. Hey guys, how's it going? So, I found out how to remove the airbag. What you're going to need to do is do what I said before, remove those 2 studs from down here. Then the next thing you're going to have to do is remove a little cuppy that's up here. It looks like that. And what's going to happen is this little cuppy is going to be sitting in like so. And what you do is you pop this up with a flat blade and then pull this out. And then, if you look here, my finger is down from the top, you're going to see this 12mm bolt here. You're going to have to hit it with a deep socket and just loosen it. Don't take it completely off. And then you can pull this forwards to get the airbag out. It's quite heavy, so hold that, and then make sure you don't let this hang because this is super heavy. You're going to disconnect both the connectors. Don't worry, they only go in one way when you put this back in. So you just disconnect those 2, and then of course, now you have this free. Now, remove all the bolts behind here. These 2, and that one, and the 2 more that were right here. So just remove all those bolts, and we'll go from there for the next part. Stay tuned. Hey guys, so the next portion is get a panel popper or flat blade, or fold your hand around to the other side, pop this top end out. You can see there's these pop clips all along the top. Once you get it like that, you're going to get it on a nice angle and then pull up. When you pull up, it's going to get this out. Now, there are 2 8mm here, and the easiest way to get these is to pop the center console up. There's no screws. Just get your hands in there and pry up a bit, or grab down here and start pulling up. Shift her into 4 low, and have your shifter back. Make sure your parking brake's on. Lift this and bring it back. Once this is back, you'll have full access to those 2 8mm. Well, not full, but you can get in there with for the 2 8mm. And that should be all the screws. The only things that I might also be popping out is up top here. There are 2 Phillips in there, Phillips pop clips. You're gonna have to go in there and slowly, or not slowly, just get them out. You might have to wedge a little small flat blade in beside the hook, because these things usually don't want to unscrew. It's just plastic threaded. But yeah, so you're just gonna do that, and then this piece on each side is gonna come out. You're gonna have to pull each one side of these out, so that way we can get this dash off. But after those 2 screws and that should be all the 8mm. I'll make sure before I quote myself on that, but we'll see. All right, stay tuned. Hey guys, so the next thing you're gonna have to do is pull this tweeter out right here. So you can see, you just hook it with the pick and pop. Once you pop, there's just one single hook right there, which you're gonna disconnect. This way you can modify this basket if you're gonna be putting in your own set of tweeters, and also you're gonna need these disconnected so you can pop the rest of the dash out. Okay, so after you pop this dash a little bit forwards, you can usually maneuver this out like we've done here. And yeah, so you're just going to do that and copy this on the other side. Hey guys, so if you take a look, we now have access to our speaker. All we did is, after we loosened all those screws, we slowly worked it around things, just around the back. As you can see, there's the tabs that are hanging over. So once you get it up like this, go from side to side. These are Phillips. Let's pull out that speaker. Hey guys, how's it going? So as you can see right here, we're looking at another connector. As you'll see, there will be a red wire and a green red. The green red is the positive and the red is the negative. Also, when you pop out these front speakers, all you're going to do is gut them just like you did the rear, and then once you have a template, you can just bolt them in these holes, and then you have a nice sealed box. Okay, and then for the top tweeters, if you're switching those, it's pretty easy. The violet on this side will be the positive, and the violet on that side will be the positive. The yellow will be the negative. Okay, so other than that, I hope these videos help you out, or this video actually. If you're interested in seeing any of my other videos, be sure to subscribe and check them out, and like the video if it helps you out. Other than that, putting this dash back together, watch this thing in reverse. All I could say is make sure the entire dash is back together before you plug in your battery, because of the airbag module not being there and stuff like that. Alright, if you have any questions, post in the comment section below. Have a great day.